Hello guys, in this video I'm going to teach you about difference between method hiding, which we have seen in the last video, and method overriding, which we have seen in the last video when we have learned polymorphism. So suppose I have a base class called drawing. So it's just a simple base class which is like this public class drawing, and it has one method called draw. And what this method is doing, it's printing just a message, and this message says this is just a generic drawing class, for example. Okay, now I want to derive a child class from this base class. So what I will do is I will just derive a child class called line, for example, and I will derive from this base class drawing. And this also has this draw method, and this time I will say the message that this is a line. Okay, so this we have seen in the last video when we want to override this base class draw method from a derived class method. We add a keyword virtual in the base class and override in the derived class. So what this will do is this virtual keyword says the base class that whenever we are going to declare a derived class and we want to have its own draw method, we can override this same method by using this virtual and using this override keyword. And now let's go to the main method, and let's create the instance of this drawing class. So I will just copy this drawing class and I will just create the instance obj is equal to new, and let's create the instance of this line class. So line. Okay, so what this is going to do is, let's call the draw method from here obj dot draw. Okay, so what this will do is, let's try and run the program, and what it's going to do is it will print this is a line, because we have overridden our base class method draw by our derived class method, right? So it will, whenever you declare a base class reference which points to the derived class object, then it will call the derived class method. Okay, now let's try to change or make it method hiding. So instead of this override keyword, we will write new. So this we have seen in the last video that whenever we use this new keyword with our derived class, your derived class method will hide your base class method, right? But whenever we run the program, you see the message is this is just a generic drawing class. So whenever you use this method hiding using this new keyword, and you will declare the reference variable pointing to the derived class, it will indicate to the base class. Okay, and whenever you use method overriding using override keyword, it will override your base class method and it will point to this method, derived class method. So this is the difference between overriding and method hiding. Method hiding always point to the base class if you have a base class object, right? And method overriding always fetch you the overridden method, which is this is a line. So I hope you have understood the basic difference between method hiding and method overriding, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.